I was going to say Vertigo there, no. On the map of Inferno. They could have closed it out on Vertigo based off how it went 16-1. But I doubt that'll be the scoreline here on our final map of the series and of the night here, Dweg. Double flash and smoke for Junior. Flash, smoke for Sheikh Zula. He's passed off a P250 towards Grim. Playing the raid boss for this one on the T side. The defuse kit and smoke is on Kusta as Gen.G go to their defaults on the CT side.
Dap's getting a little bit of early information, and he should get a little bit more with this jiggle peek. Lovely headshot coming out for the in-game leader, and they're running straight into the trap. Bentet's going to be here with the USP, tapping away. Bomb drop, Bentet lighting him. Oh, Bentet! We saw what he's able to do in the pistol round on Vertigo, but he continues the same presence going on Inferno.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful from Bentet. And you don't expect anything less from him. I don't think you expect anything less from any of them, I think, from the Gen.G squad. Taps towards the heads, they all round that corner, and indeed they do wipe the floor with triumph. They do fall into the trap. And the SMGs come back out of the Gen.G side. Not a lot of investment here from the Triumph side, just upgraded pistols. Kevlar is remiss, and there's no utility either. As the nade does as much damage as that first Eagle shot did on towards Bentet. 83 points of HP for him and Grim. Gen.G won't get too aggressive in these cases, just you know, a bit of a banana control, no mid-face. The apartment's backed up towards short. Holding position here.
And quite passive coming out from Triumph, considering how their pistol round went there, well, didn't go their way, but at least the presence was fast into the brackets area. Triumph have definitely slowed it down in round number 2. Looking for an individual pick. And Curry with his deagle may have an opportunity onto Daps, but gets a little bit unlucky with the timing. Junior getting taken down, at least a low HP. Daps as well to follow up. And Gen.G, so far this has been a relatively easy round for them.
Junior caught off 13 HP to his name, the tag up from Daps. Grabbing the deagle, he'll try to fall back out of position here. The play up into the apartment, just keeping his eyes on those windows. 40 seconds to the hit for Triumph. They have decided on the B-bomb site. The bomb's making its way in from Sheikh, Kusta, and Som set up for the crossfire. Kusta taking first point of contact here on the first boost position. I think they may have heard a footstep, so rotating a third player out as the aggression also comes in, and Som lines up too. Kusta gets down Junior for a simple SMG kill. My $600 kill bonus as well. So Gen.G 2-0. Triumph, not quite enough money to go for the buy. They might go for another eco here. They spend quite a bit on those pistols, so you know it's not quite as 100% as they want it to be.
And with Junior staying around that 3k mark, I wonder whether he's going to decide to get the AWP out as quickly as he can in the next round. We've seen Triumph pretty much in all the maps that they've played. As soon as they've got the money for it, they try and get that AWP into Junior's hands as quick as possible, whether it's T side or CT side. But it's the pressure into the apartments to come out from Triumph. And Gen.G, they've done a very good job at taking banana control. We haven't seen what it's like in the gun rounds, but at least in these early rounds, we've seen a good protocol from them.
Fast play out towards the apartments here, coming in for the T-side forces. They've got automatic in the back of the site. Been detonated out. Curry and Grim getting 2 picks. Sheikh Zilla spams his way on towards Zaps. And that's 3 frags traded back by only one of them, also from Daps beyond the grave. Kusta with an SMG does swing out and take Spongy down. There's still a man advantage for the Triumph side. How they've gotten away with this position, I do not know. But still, Curry sits around with the M4 as the smoke clears. The Molotov extinguished by it. Curry waits, they both round up, he sprays forward, gets down one, and Junior deals with the other one, and that was a very fast hit from Triumph that worked extremely well for the T side.
A common trait that we've seen now in that last round, and what we saw in Dust 2 as well, is that Gen.G struggle against some of these eco rounds from Triumph. The Deagles and the Tech 9s just overwhelming that A bomb site, and Gen.G just not able to get the retake through. The Swag 7 being brought up from Bentet. AWP out for Junior.
And again, we praised his AWPing skills so far in this game and in this series. Praised it in the pre-game most especially here. Daps getting the opening kill though, going to be able to support as he doubles up towards the top mid position. Tasting on Grim and now getting his way back towards card cover. Bentet will get traded back by Spongy, but so much damage done towards Triumph, and Daps is still looking for more kills. He's found 2, potentially on for a third, catching Spongy in the back as he turns around at the worst possible timing. And Curry will try to deal with the trade back. Finally, he will get it, but 6 HP even on him. Daps has done a ton of damage to the mid area.
Daps has put Gen.G in such a great position. The aggression phase coming down in the mid area. Automatic trying to help him out. Daps has honestly won this round for Gen.G, considering the fact it looks like Triumph are just going to go for the save. I mean, with Curry at 6 HP and Sheikh Zula being so low, you kind of think that they have to go for the save here. Are they going to continue their presence to Banana, actually?
Careful face from Som, though. The M4 jump facing and hoping to get contact. I think he saw one player. And utility put out from Sheikh Zula's going to try to set up on the idea they're coming towards A. There's not enough info to call him a certain hit. It's all left to Som. He takes out Curry and should know from here. He'll fall back. Might concede the bomb plant to Sheikh Zula. Forcing the peek on him, the burst fire, and now the plant will have to come through from Sheikh. There's not enough time here. Som around the corner, probably take him down just as the bomb gets planted, so they get at least a little cash bonus out of it for Triumph, but with a full-blown buy-in from the T side, it's not going to be a successful round. A third on the board for Gen.G, as they hold a very good defensive, but again, credit to Daps, man. He's the guy that kind of just destroyed the entire round for Triumph.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love the way for Som as well. He's not peeking out as soon as that contact's been made as the bomb trying to get planted. Yes, they do give a bomb plant up for Triumph, but at least it doesn't mean that Som goes down and the clutch is actually possible for Triumph. And Jay, you're absolutely right. Daps had so much damage in that last round. 3-1, Triumph. They get the AWP back in hands, but Automatics has got the same.
Absolutely, he does, and obviously rating against these AWPers, we in the pre-game said Automatic, if he has to take a battle, he's probably going to win it. Playing back passive over on the A bomb site for the moment here, and not going to face immediately to try and take the opening frag on Junior. Smokes up, flashes over down towards the broken wall, further coming in from Grim with the Molotov behind the smokes towards the stack area, which would force any CT presence out if they had any, but the truth is Gen.G are playing a passive-aggressive contact play from Who's position. The other 4 players on Gen.G are here towards the A side defensive, and again, Triumph might be walking into the trap here.
They certainly are. 4 players over at the A bomb site. Junior waiting for an angle and they're going to be able to connect, but the trades still don't go in favor. And was that another TK coming out? Actually, no, it was just some tag damage done. We have seen just too many TKs and too much damage done by teammates, Jay. What's going on here?
It's a bit of a weird one when you all hold out into close range positions. So
Yeah.
like in the middle of the chaos, sometimes you can sort of get caught off guard. I mean, hey, look, at least it's not an outright kill for the Triumph side because, you know, an assisted frag against a teammate doesn't really, like, you know, hurt your money line. It doesn't, like, you know, hurt your kill count. So you don't lose anything for that for the Triumph side. So it's not too much of a worry. I mean, you know, if it was a knife to the back and, you know, kicking things off in the round for 50 HP, then sure, I could see where problems could come in from there. But, you know, accidents happen, mistakes are made. I think it's relatively forgivable for Triumph. But 3 rounds behind here against Gen.G. They'll call a tactical to try see if they can change it up from here. It's the very early game, though, so there's still plenty of time for them to readjust.
Plenty of time to readjust. I'm just... By seeing some of these rounds from Gen.G, I'm honestly getting flashbacks to Vertigo. And I don't think that the scoreline is going to be as dominant as a 16-1, but once Gen.G get this economy going and they get some momentum, I can just feel this being a pretty one-sided affair. Let's see how this map continues. Round number 6, the half-buy investment coming out from Triumph. Very passive stuff from the T side.
PT-50s and Glocks in across the T side line. And passive control is where they'll sit for the moment. The flashbang's over from Kusta. Try and keep them held back at the stairs area. It looks like Triumph might just rush down Banana and try to overwhelm these guys. That might be their best bet, all things considered. Just get those 2 picks, execute towards B to ensure that anybody else there was not going to do anything. This smoke up from Curry. Be ready to set them up towards that B bomb site, the flashbang. Coming in as the counter smoke comes down from the CT forces. That might stall them for a moment here on Triumph.
And Som's got to find at least a couple of kills, and the AK coming up, the crossfire being set. Som finds 3, not quite a 4th. The quick trade coming out, but Kusta All he really needs to do is fall back, at least wait for his teammate to rotate over, which is automatic with the AWP. The utility is going to continue up, and that's going to force Krista out in the open. But look at this position. That's going to be out of lineup too.
Nice.
And Triumph, they do get 2 kills, but that was a very strong round from Gen.G.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, especially from Som there with a 3K. I'm surprised they didn't pick up his AK though.
Yeah, you're
I thought
right.
Gen.G would have recovered
yeah.
that weapon, so the lack of headshot will come through for the CT side. The M4's going to have to take double dinks in order to take down Triumph, but it's not too big a loss. Triumph side will have the AKs back out in their own AWP, and on for Junior, the rebuys on the rifles at the back of the pistols will now come into effect, but they need to get some of these rounds on the board here. Gen.G are starting to escape the Triumph grasp. Look at 3 players contesting out here towards the B banana position. The nades up. That lands so well onto Sheikh Zula, but a little bit too far back. So just 79 points of HP, 43 now, as automatic lands a better nade. And Triumph are left a little bit shaken in the early B play.
Sheikh Zula has actually made his way very aggressive to the top banana face, and this round's pretty much over. This is 2 B players, the 2 anchors going down. This should be an instant save from Gen.G. There's no way they can come back into it. Yes, Triumph have to reconsider the bomb and bring it over to the B bomb site, but I just don't see there being a way back in for Gen.G. And look, the bomb hasn't even been planted, Jay, and they've already backed off. Yeah,
this is just too difficult. A 5v3 retake towards B site is, you know, just virtually impossible. You know, unless you get, like, you know, unless you're ready in position as the bomb goes down, then maybe it might be feasible. But even then, like, most teams opt to just go against it and just smoke the cross for a bit of cover as they escape. Right now, it's not worth it for Gen.G, considering the money line here, considering they could get a full buy if they hold on to these weapons. It just feels like it's just better to say, okay, well, they'll get a second round. It's fine. We're still 3 ahead, so just go ahead and shut that down to the next round. Take away some of that loss bonus as well. Like, you stand to gain more if you take the eco and the save here for Gen.G. So, you know, why not go for it? Second on the ball for Triumph. Good execution. Good default towards Banana here. So, you know, it's not all just Gen.G throwing in the towel early here.
Not quite yet. Triumph, fantastic round for them to be able to convert. And I saw that as being a bit of a weakness from Gen.G because Sheikh Zula was just able to walk to that brokeable area, and we saw the crossfire being set from Som and automatic, but no one was actually watching any of the players that were just walking up, and they're able to just crossfire on one another, take down the B defenders, and that round's over for Triumph. So for Gen.G, they need to make sure that they're holding down a little bit better at the top banana position.
A quick play out from Triumph here. They're going to go try and hunt the main man down. It seems like they will. That nade, though, doesn't actually land as great as it would have done. They respond with passionate here from the Gen.G side. They get the crossfire set, completely blind by the flashbang and the smoke shake. Zula still takes out Som. They've got Kusta back here towards Old Grill, though. He gets 1 pick, stays away from the flashbang, gets a secondary kill as well. Backup has already arrived in Daps. And they still press forward here. Triumph trying to take this B site by force. They've lost the man advantage, though. Molotovs towards the back of Dark. Kusta still staying here towards new boxes. And Triumph, now with the nades up against it, will do damage. Daps takes out Shake. Still Kusta peeks in and gets himself a 3K. Junior left alone now. Orp watching out from the grill area. They're going to get wrapped in with the rest of the CT forces. Gen.G have full-blown control against Triumph. There's no escape for Junior.
Oh, what a hold coming out from Kusta at the B bomb side, doing so much work. But Junior gonna get taken out in the end. Kusta finding 4 kills in the round. That was absolutely magic. The way that he was, first of all, able to find those first 2 kills, but that 3rd kill, especially where they had a pretty good idea of where he was.
Again, just the tenacity to hold for as long as he did for Kusta. Brilliantly played for his part. You know, certainly the anchor of the B-bomb side for that round, and I continue that way for the Gen.G side as he takes contact alongside Som here with the nades down towards the banana position. The standard utility trades back and forth, and again, Triumph will force them back. That's just initial just sort of plays and prods to the defaults. They're actually playing in towards the A-bomb site setup here. 3 players in towards the apartments. 1 player out towards mid. The smoke's going up from someone, the incendiary, just to hope to throw them off at the stack area. But again, the majority of the attention needs to be turned towards A. Turned towards the Gen.G 3-man core. So they sit pretty and wait for Triumph to make the move.
Triumph putting a bit of util out into the A bomb side with the moto smoke coming through. Or long smoke, actually, that blinds off the AWP player. And look at the rotate coming in from Gen.G. They're going to stack up 4 players at the A bomb site yet again.
They're relying on Kusta very heavily to hold his position, and that kill from Sheikh Zula will tell him that the call was right. Automatic will swing, take the man down, still looking on towards the site though as flashbangs start to come out from the apartments. A smoke also up towards balcony, and the bomb might rotate here. They've committed a lot to this bomb site and continuing to hold the fake out. They could be with a bit of a weird surprise. Kusta got a lot to do from this position, and yeah, he's been great on the B site, but he's unsupported until now. Automatic coming in with the AWP, and Kusta will play contact. Play off the contact of Automatic here. 20 seconds, he'll start to swing. Smokes are up, blind shot against Junior, takes him down. There's a gap to work with. Kusta gets 2 picks for it, and Bintet comes in with a double of his own right. Kusta in the back of the site, again getting a multi-frag round, and again getting a round on the board for Gen.G.
I'm sorry, but that's a mistake that should not be happening from Triumph. They have a small gap in that CT smoke, and it's heaven, really, for the Gen.G players. Triumph, I like the way that they've actually been baiting out over rotate. So Gen.G have actually done a really good job at stacking the right bomb sites. And Triumph, they used a little bit of utility towards that A bomb site and actually decide to move back over to B and re-aggress the other bomb site. But with that smoke going down, like if that smoke goes down, yes, I suppose you could say Automatic gets a little bit lucky with the timing with the AWP, but there's only one member at the B bomb site. But you have a gap in that smoke, and there's like 3 players at that bomb site. It makes a massive difference. And looking at the scoreboard, Gen.G, they look in complete control, Jay.
They absolutely do. Tactical timeout being called out by the Triumph side in that last round, in that last freeze time, so their second one of this map being used. They're going to try and find a way to break the defensive hold here from Gen.G, and they're going towards the B play once again. The nades up. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. As standard from the CT forces, the same utility setup, Triumph walking right into it this time. They do siphon off the 2 CTs here. Son backing off, Kusta still here towards Sandbag. He still drops that bomb. He's just on fire right now. He's going to re-aggress, potentially spray through that smoke. Not quite. In the end, he'll have to fall back, but the CTs have control. They've got the bomb dropped outside of the banana cross.
And look at the rotates coming out to the B bomb site. They're going to rotate 4 players over. Som with a flashbang, and it is a pretty nice cleanup coming out for the side of Gen.G. Triumph are able to get a couple of good trades and make this a 2 versus 2, but Bintet is going to be able to strike the final deal. So, from what was a good start from Gen.G, it was quite an expensive round in the end.
Yeah, and for an eco round for Triumph, that's not too terrible. Eventually, they did just overwhelm the 2 players there. And again, that utility to siphon them off, so they weren't quite playing off each other. You know, they kind of just separated them, and chaos ensued. The Pistols were able to take control as a result of it. Some awkward sprays as well when players running out of ammo for the Gen.G side, but they do take the round. And the money damage is enough to capitalize if Triumph can win this round, I feel like. So the rifles will need to come into play, and Automatic is already getting aggressive to try and shut it down. He won't get that opening pick, though. And towards Banana, Kusta and Som will take their standard aggressive faces. May even wrap back in a backstab because Triumph are leaning towards the A site here.
And it looks like they're going to rotate that 4th player back over to the A bomb site. We're seeing so many rounds now that Gen.G are just leaving Kusta at the top banana position. And they're running straight into the trap once again.
Incendiaries down from Gen.G. A peeking from Som that goes wrong. Curry takes him down. Now the wraparound could still come through from the T-side forces if they want to. They've committed towards an A setup though. So Triumph might consider the wraparound here. Kusta may also let Sheikh Zula pass in CT spawn. Indeed he will, as Triumph make their way into that mid position. This could be a great pick from him if he can find the man. Sneaking up, Grim meanwhile getting Bintet out of the apartments. Kusta's getting a ton of information though. He knows that Sheikh Zulu is creeping up. He takes a spray against him. So they 4 versus 3 scenario. Smokes are down. Curry standing by to smoke the cross, but the man advantage gained. Grim does get taken out towards the lurk position, but Kusta falls quickly on the B site and they're anchored down. It looks like a safe call from Gen.G.
That was a really nice adaptation coming out from Triumph. So it looks like they're setting up for an A piece, and I'm not really sure why Som is just going for such an aggressive peak. We see him just wide swinging from the long face. He gets taken down. They throw down a long smoke to try and take long control, and Sheikh Zula goes, hang on a minute, I've got an opportunity to actually split into B. He gets past Kusta. Now, even though Kusta gets a little bit of information as it goes further on, the rotate's already come out to the B bomb site, and once Kusta gets smoked off the angle, he really can't do anything but just try and fight. And Gen.G holding on to the AWP and the AK. Automatic going to try and find some extra kills. Damn, that was quick.
It is 2-on-2. So damage has been done to Triumph, and they were able to get the round, but another rebuy will come in from Gen.G. Saving those 2 weapons were crucial to the reinvestment here for the CT forces. We'll see the M4s coming in for everybody. Kusta will struggle with the utility set, so actually is going to go for the full set and go for an SMG, perhaps? It's been dropped a weapon, maybe, in the CT spawn? Yeah, an M4 coming out for him, so... The MAC-10 in for Sheikh Zuda as well leaves it very weak for the Triumph side in comparison. They still get the full sets of utility down, but with the way that the CTs have been playing aggressive in these banana and mid faces, it may still work against them. Grim to 65 already from the HE assault. Follow-up nade from Kusta as well to 27. And once again, Gen.G, without even taking an aggressive and risky face, will just get the early advantage.
Automatic going to flash them into the B bomb site, or to the banana position. And Triumph, they're forced so far back. Great shot coming out from Som. And even with the trade coming out, oh my god, they just pushed the smoke from Junior. That's incredible.
Okay. This is more like the complacency issues we were seeing from Gen.G in that second map. Go aggressive towards Banana, expecting it to be an easy fight, but in the end, lose the AWP and the man advantage as well. It's a 4-on-3 situation as the T start to walk into the short position and wrap around towards long as well. No one is actually covering the A bomb site. No one is covering long. Bintet will try to rotate out and hold this. Daps has got aggressive in the apartments and he'll see nothing. It's mostly going to be on Bintet to shut down the main T side force. I think they'll wrap around through Speedway, yeah. The smokes are up and Spongy will make his move in. Triumph are halted for a moment. 35 seconds to finally make their positions felt.
This is very slow coming out from Triumph, and it's going to allow Bentet to get in a strong position, but are they going to fake that they're actually going through Speedway and go back to the A bomb side? They have at least faked out Bentet, and they only need to deal with one more player, and it's that so far away. Great shot coming out from Junior. This kid, 19-year-old, newest addition to this lineup, has been super impressive with the AWP.
A second frag in this round will certainly show his muscles. Daps will also go down in the apartments from Curry's hands, so it's left to Som to save. Heavy investment from Gen.G, and there you go. Triumph do work off the damage eventually. Going to cripple the economy of the Gen.G squad. Not enough loss bonus to get a full-blown buy-in for this one. Automatic is going to be a high roller, but everybody else is going to struggle. And Som with that M4, important to save that so they have something into the next round. Because Triumph, very well played there. I mean, they kind of just pull Gen.G along for a ride for most of that round. You know, they played them into the apartments, try to get them to go aggressive as they went towards short in the mid face. Obviously, they went towards the banana position. They got the picks against them, and then they're going towards the Speedway position. You're going to sell Bintet on that idea. He goes out to cover off the Speedway area, and then they go through long instead. So, the mind game tactics played out by Triumph. And it works. 4th on the board for the T side, and they are going to force buy on Gen.G. The AWP is out for Orti. SMG for Dapster, for Mars, for Kusta, Bintet. I don't believe he's been dropped a weapon here. There's nothing on the floor in the CT spawn, so this is an upgrade CZ for him and a tactical timeout called by Gen.G.
Now, you can kind of see things starting to go the way of Triumph, but it comes down to unorthodox players. I mean, for Junior just to push through the deep banana smoke to catch off the Haykart player, you might think that for Gen.G it's like, oh, well, that's a bit of an overextension. Like, there's no need to peak that. But who in their right minds pushes a smoke like that with an AWP? And that is the surprise factor that a team like Triumph have been able to win rounds with. A 4-8, definitely not out of this game. And especially with the economy line low for Gen.G. If they're able to win out this round, Jay, we could definitely see quite a close scoreline between the two sides at the end of the first half.
Well, look to be a confident start from Gen.G as well, starting to step away from their grasp here. It all comes down to this buy, I feel like, you know. If they are able to maintain control of this round, then they'll maintain control of their stance here on the CT half. Flashbangs and Molotovs in initially to try and sell the defaults here. Triumph very quickly making their way in towards the A side. Not quite the banana presence that we've seen from them challenge before. Not enough utility for Gen.G to put as much down and do damage. The SMG of Daps, though. Oh, that nade! Placed beautifully on Corey. 63 down already, and the SMG will give up its weapon in his position. Doesn't get any frags for his trouble, but he started things off unbeknownst to the Triumph side.
And they want to repeat this on the CT side, so I'm going to swing out with that. And they still win out the trades. 4v3 going advantage. Curry somehow has made his way to the graveyard position, but needs to follow up the kill onto Bentet. Bentet going to be able to trade it out. But 2 versus 2, and it just keeps going back and forward. Who's going to win this?
I don't know how Triumph will have to walk into the bomb site, especially on that graveyard position. And Junior with the AWP up for another 2k. He sees Kusta, all ready for the shots. He misses on the first one, refakes it, but then goes in for a flick. 2 kills for him, and he saves the round for Triumph again. A 5th for the T side as Gen.G should now be down to basic pistols. The force one in that last round did not go the way that they wanted it to here, Dweg.
Yeah, it certainly didn't. Lovely AWP shot coming out from Junior in the end. Kusta as well, trying to bait him out. But for Triumph, we are starting to see a little bit of momentum going their way on the T-side at half. Gen.G, how much damage are they going to be able to find with these pistols? Looks to be a lot quicker from Triumph into the brackets. I'm not sure if I like this.
This could be another trap set up by Gen.G. He sees that around the corner for Daps. No, the pistol upgrades. The main thing they're worrying about, they're still leaning towards this A site though. Mac-10 picked up by Automatic. It's only an SMG sacrifice. Bentet in the back lines here over at Pit is dealt with by Corey on a quick headshot now. They will look for a plant, but Gen.G, they didn't waste much in this round. Let's see if they can secure a very nice eco round. 2 taps from Son, 1 connecting to the headshot of Curry. Seeing the AWP in the back lines, Junior will take a bit of damage, but not going to kill against him. 3 versus 3 situation, and the CTs are going to try their best at this retake.
And it comes down to Junior with this AWP. He might get mollied in the pit position. Just trying to get some sort of opening duel going the way. The spam's coming through. Junior more just on the edge of the smoke, finding another yet kill. And Grim to chime into the action. That was a little bit scary, but a good hold coming out from Triumph in the end.
Indeed it was. Gen.G just doing a little bit of damage to take the players down a little bit. It would have been great if they could take all those weapons out and steal the eco round away, but, you know, that is the way of Counter-Strike here. And Gen.G will be on to the last round of the half with a buy on the M4s. Triumph, however, calling for a technical pause. Discord issues. Okay. Apparently, Spondy's mic keeps lagging out. So a moment there again just to fix that up. You know, it wouldn't be surprising if the Discord servers are terrible again today. So, you know, let's see if Triumph can just get that fixed up, you know.
Oh, well, at least it's should be quite an easy issue. It won't take us too long. But
I mean, you say that, but it is Discord we're talking about, you know. If it was TeamSpeak, that would be like something different. But, you know, it being Discord, it's like, yeah, I don't know how easy it will really be, Dweg.
Oh, we'll soon find out. But going into round 15, this has a lot of importance for both sides. And Triumph would be very happy with getting a 7th round. And if Gen.G are able to get their 9th, you almost think if they get that pistol, what a situation they'll be in where it just seems like everything's going their way. They'll get onto double digits really quickly. This has a big importance for both sides.
For Gen.G, it's to establish their CT half as dominant here. For Triumph, it's to bring this within 1 once again. And bring this back as well from a terrible start, I want to say. Smokes down here, Automatic with Daps on the cross sect up from quad and from the cubby corner. And Triumph, yeah, set for an early execution, it seems, or Smoke's already going down from Curry. I believe that's the one for the long cross. Yeah, forcing Automatic off angle and giving Triumph a bit of map control to set themselves up for what initially looks to be an A play here.
Now, this is super hyper aggressive again from Triumph, but they're going to fake it and actually go back to the B bomb side. It looks like that wants to be the case for Triumph. We're actually seeing quite a lot of fakes trying to come out for the T side. And now they're going to go back to the A-bomb side to commit, and there's already 4 players here.
A bit of damage being taken by Shake on the Molotov, and Gen.G indeed have stacked up the rotation. You've got Kusta covering off Speedway, as well as long control coming in from Automatic. Sprays in, doing damage. Kusta with 1 and 2. Bomb potentially against Spongy. The Incendiary is whiffed off by the pillar there, but automatically the swing and try to take him down, and that should be round one. Even though Spongy and Junior got picks back, it's a 3-on-2 situation. CTs have bomb control. Som could walk into a T-side player here. It's nice out, and Curry's ready for the spray. 2-on-2 situation. Let's try and recover this bit of a weird sort of stat here from the arch position.
And it just comes down to raw gunfights. Curry finding a second kill of the round, and it's all down to Bentet, the Indonesian player in the North American lineup. Now, they're able to recover the bomb. Is there time to get back to the B bomb site?
I don't know if there is, but Curry might still win out the fight against Bentet, and that would be enough. As we go 8-7, Triumph will bring us within 1. As we go to a short break, see if Gen.G can recover the situation. Don't go anywhere.
Before it broke, time was thrown down the well, so I let you go. What I do right now, what I do right now for you, for you. Floating by your side, I fed up when you fell down, but we stayed in flight. I'm laughing to myself, cause I know that I can't deny. I can't find what you can't hide right inside my born like a fire in the eye of a hurricane, always told.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of our final map in ESL 1 Road to Rio. Gen.G taking on Triumph. And Jay, this is so back and forth. This is a quick CT smoke to the B bomb site. This is going to be fast. But look at the stack from the CTs.
They're about to rip them apart. Junior, Grim getting picks. Bentet and Automatic, though, they deal with it. 3-on-2. They've still got Sheikh Zula in the first stack position. Som going to have his back turned towards him. Second stack, excuse me. And he gets that kill anyway. You would have thought for a second that Triumph would have had control of that entire pistol, but no. Gen.G overwhelm, overcommit, and managed to take the B bomb site and take the pistol round against Triumph.
I just can't believe that. Like, they had 4 players at that B bomb site. So the smoke coming out for Gen.G is like a quick CT smoke, which just allows a quick B rush. And when I saw 4 players there, I was like, all right, this is done. We're done here, Jay. But that is not the case whatsoever. A couple of early picks going in the way of Triumph, but the Glock's overwhelming. Alrighty.
Well, the pistol round certainly well deserved for Gen.G. Again, credit to Pintet and Automatic for recovering that situation because that could have gone 6 ways from Sunday and none of those ways to the favor of Gen.G. Well played on the Angels and again, an all-important pistol for Gen.G to reinstate a 2-round lead against the Triumph side. On this third map as well, you must imagine that the pressure must start to get to the likes of some of these teams, especially Triumph here, but Gen.G to a lesser extent. They are the favourites in this series, so imagine how they'll feel potentially losing to the hands of this CT side. Shake taking damage early on with the blind sprays of the AKs. Of course, 2 of them are out. It's Automatic with his first face. The T's will rotate out of Banana and potentially press up towards mid.
Yeah, it'd be the right call to make for Gen.G. Automatic looks like he just wants to stay. Doesn't have any util, but he can just sort of wait around, see if he can get some information. Okay, or you can just do that.
Second kill from Kusta over in the boiler room. Curry. His head taken clean off by the UMP. There's 2 more players on the B bomb site. And Gen.G are walking into the more defended site in this case. It's not saying much. Still a scout out for Shake Zula. That actually takes up Dabs here. Grim going to be relatively low and he will get sprayed up by Automatic. The second player also rotating out. Spongy does get the... Oh, what was that?
Okay,
Kusta! What? No, that shouldn't be. That's not allowed. That can't be allowed.
Like, we have seen 2 shots like that. Som with the AWP on Dust 2. And now that. What is that from Kusta? Like...
I'm still stunned by that. That's... I gotta watch it on like the stream delay real quick. Give me a second, Dwayne.
It's a shame that we don't have the replays on the C stream because we've had some really weird and wacky kills going the way of Gen.G. And Triumph are like, what just happened?
I don't know what to say to that. Oh my word! Like that's just. Yeah.
Look at the damage.
Ooh, the nade stacks on the eco from Triumph. That does do quite a lot. Pintet on 10 HP, so he might not be able to do some craziness of his own right. Kustav is still at 100, and he's playing over towards the apartment, so he won't be able to do anything on the B site play, but... Nades in from Spongy as well to try and continue with the nade stacks. The 4th of 5 nades being used, but the T still getting off unscathed with that one. The play in Daps takes out the first and the second kill coming in with the Mac 10, the AK of Som. There to back it up, almost takes his teammate out, but in the end the bullets stay away, and Junior is taken out, as is Grim. Here towards the flower pot boost. Mac 10, only thing that's lost. Top $100 gained by it, and now the bomb plant will come in towards the B site.
And Triumph, at least finding 1 kill. It's a bit of a shame that they weren't able to take Bentet down, considering how low he is. But Gen.G going to be walking into an empty B bomb site. So this is going to be an 11th round for the North American lineup. And I tell you what, I give a lot of credit to Daps. He's definitely had some struggles in his career, but it definitely looks like that Gen.G is on road to becoming a... well, I mean, I consider them being the 3rd best American team at the moment. But I think towards the end of the year, we might be able to see them rise a little bit more.
I think the jury's still out for me on that one. I'm not going to make any claims about who's where in what ranking. So that's certainly yours to be scrutinised there, Dwayne. The AWPs for Automatic in Junior. Scrutinised Triumph right now for all that they're doing at the moment on this CT side. The rifles are back out for these forces though, and let's see if they can do anything with it. The nades to respond to the Molotov. Daps is on 44 HP, actually probably to 28 so far, so that one Molotov has done quite a lot for the CT force.
And look how quickly that's forced back Triumph though. It's going to take them a lot of util to try and take back that top banana control. And we're going to see the over-rotate to the A bomb site from Triumph. A common strategy that we saw from Gen.G in the first half, and it's all down to Judy. If you wanted anyone to defend the B bomb site, you definitely want him.
Stands by with the AWP, but he's flashed out and smoked away from Coffins. He still gets a pop shot in against Sobman, takes the opening kill. Expecting T-side aggression from the cross area, but that won't be seen. The plant in towards Coffins coming in from Bintet. And Triumph will now figure out that this is going to be a B-site retake. We've still got Curry on the A-bomb site. Why?
What is going on? I'm not sure why he's lurking so far. I think he must have heard an info or something.
Either way, the main CT force will press into the B-bomb site. Shake Zilla will find automatic and see Daps as well take him down with a secondary kill. And just facing in, Gen.G have started to lose these picks. Flashes over, Bintet's gonna be waiting alongside Kusta. Spray lines up, but Bintet gets 2 headshots and Kusta doubles up, turns around towards Junior. 1 versus 1 against the AWP. Times tick too far, there's no kit in play. And Bintet just needs to hold on to the back line and hold on to the 12 for the Gen.G Esports side.
That was a 2v5. That is absolutely ridiculous. I'm not really sure what Curry's doing over at the air bomb site. We saw Kusta was lurking around that boiler position for a little bit, but for some reason, he must have just thought that there was another lurker. And for Gen.G, that is a massive hold at the B bomb site.
I mean, it could have been disastrous though. Like Shake Zilla given 2 picks easy as that towards the Fountain New Box cross. Like, that could have been an overwhelmment there for Bintet and Kusta, so, you know, it could have gone very, very wrong, but fortunately it's Bintet and Kusta, so there's not much to worry about for Gen.G. Pistols out for Triumph on this 20th round, and they have struggled here in this CT half. The overwhelming aggressive force has seen 4 rounds in a row, nothing scored by the CT forces in the second half. It's automatic, gets Junior to start things off in mid.
Kusta. Timing's absolutely perfect onto Curry in that boiler position. And there's no one on the A-bomb site, Jay. How long is it going to be until Gen.G get that information, though?
They'll prod around here.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to overextend to go towards short and just say, hey, guys, it's open. Like, you know, they're going to play a bit carefully, because if they do extend towards short, there's a chance that there's a player standing there with a deagle. Takes some smokes out towards the B bomb site. There are 3 players here, so it does intimate they might push into this. There might be a little bit of damage to be done.
That's a fake.
There's a fake indeed. It looks like they are going to press towards A in the end, so we're all Gucci. I mean, in the end, even if they were to go towards the B-bomb, so there's a good chance that they will be able to overwhelm these pistols, because most of them don't have Kevlar, and one of them don't even have helmets, so you know, just 30 seconds left on this round, and Triumph will make the wrong call in terms of the gamble stack. The bomb plant will be secured towards A, and Gen.G will be in with number 13.
Unlucky to some, lucky to Gen.G. A baker's dozen as well.
You stole my line.
Oh, is that what you were going to say?
I know. I always say that on number 13. Like,
really?
Yeah.
Maybe that's where I got it from then.
There you go then. Stealing my caster lines, bro. Come on, I'm a partner.
What's yours is mine, and what's mine is yours.
Yeah, something along that. That's something. You know. Insert copyright law on something about words and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, 3 rounds away from Gen.G's victory here. Triumph will need to turn this back up to 11, and they have the money to do so here. Max loss bonus with an eco. Double flash on Shake Zilla. Smoke also saving him from Spongy, and Shake's already got the AWP out. They are not sparing any expense for round 21.
Yeah, they need to go for the double AWPs here. I think that's probably the best move. There it is, Shake Zilla and Junior picking it up. Now, I wonder whether Daps is going to realise the potential of the double AWP setup, considering how often it's come out in map number 1 and 2. And especially with the economy line being incredibly strong for Triumph. Early HE is coming down to the bottom of Banana. But Gen.G making some early presence to the apartments. Are they going to just go fast into the brackets control?
Looks like they are, and Spongy's ready for it. Turns around towards the boiler entrance and gets taken out by Bintet. Som also takes Junior. So he peeks out wide with the AWP, and Grim and Curry, last two players standing for Triumph. They do get some damage to Automatic, but Automatic still wins the fight. And Grim will be left for an exit frag, but no more than that. This retakes off for Triumph. It'll be 14 for Gen.G, and look at how quick and easy they were to overwhelm it. Those 2 kills coming in from Boiler allowed Spongy a chance. If he got that third, then fair play. That would have been an amazing sequence from him. But Gen.G, with sheer speed and aggression, overwhelming the CT force.
Do you think Daps was looking at his clock like, come on, boys, let's get this finished? Because
perhaps
that was incredibly quick. That was one of the quickest rounds we've seen from Gen.G. Not in terms of winning the round, but just in terms of the presence into that brackets area. And even with Spongy being able to get a double kill in Boiler, it's not really too much else that his teammates can do.
I mean, you say that, but even then, it was 1 minute and 23 left to the clock when the bomb went down. So it was a very quick round, at least in terms of the standard sort of positions. And Triumph here with this 1-4 just can't afford to buy. They're going to go for a half buy and try grind their way back to OT here. Dweg, I don't like this. I mean, it's the worst of two evils. Force up and try to deny Gen.G, or just, you know, suck it up and try grind 8 rounds in a row. Like, you know, there's no good options with this economy line. The max loss bonus will get them to rifles in the next round, but for now, Triumph are looking at broken, as again, they are yet to start on the second half.
That's a bit of a scary sign for me, especially after the first half that we saw from Triumph. It really looked like they were going to be in this third map. But Gen.G, they're starting to just run away with it. 14-7, a 7-round lead for Gen.G. The top banana presence being established from the T side. A heavy stack coming over to the A bomb site. Grim, the only player at the B bomb site, and he's got a lot to defend.
He's working out a new box to try to sell him on the idea that he's back there, but...
Or a teammate is, either one.
One of those two. Ooh. Curry with a nice opening kill on Kuster, catching him off guard, but now T's made their way in towards the B bomb site, and it's all left to Grim. He's got the M4 here, so he could be dangerous assuming someone's in check. Gets back turn, he gets 180 on the flick. He had an inkling feeling he was there, and he was quick to react to the presence. The bomb plant will be secured. And the CTs coming in from cross have no kits, only a smoke down. Flashing in, Dapsom getting 3 picks between them. Bentet gets 1 of the 4th. And Gen.G will once again take a confident 15th. A map and match point 15th as well for this T side. Triumph did a long grind back to control and to overtime against Gen.G.
This is a very tough battle indeed. And the money's not even there to go for the double AWP presence. Something that's been working for Triumph. Maybe not so much in this best of 3, but in the previous matchup against Cloud9 Junior. The only man that's positive at the moment on the Triumph lineup. And Gen.G are just 1 round away, Jay. And look at the aggression, and Automatic wins out the fight.
A big start, Junior. Challenged by Orti, and Orti takes him down, just bunny hopping his way into position and taking the frag. And Sheikh Zula left alone here towards the stack area. He's already tagged up to a very low amount of HP. He can get overwhelmed so easily by the T-side forces. Curry needs to find this swing and this kill against Kuster. Indeed, he does. And a 4-on-4 situation that still favors Gen.G in terms of the HP. Sheikh Zula's going to change his position. He's actually past the broken wall. Small gap in a smoke. He'll find Automatic and take him down. He'll escape unscathed. Will he take a second face? Surely this must be suicide if he does. And indeed it is. Bentet will trade. Back to evens will go, but Grim's got something to say about that. Headshot as Bentet makes his way out, and a man advantage hits the defensive of Triumph.
And it looks like they want to just commit to this B bomb site. Util up to the dark and the new box molly. That's going to force the player out to the open. Grim. Actually, that new box molly not landing at all, so Grim's actually able to stand here and allow for the rotates to come through, but that's a fantastic kill, and into the 2 versus 2.
Gen.G still holding on to win this one here at this stance. Daps watching as the smoke clears from Coffins. Som checking out the main cross as the smoke goes down towards Banana. He backs up and checks out the Coffins cross as the AK, excuse me, looks on towards the flower pot boost. Peek in. He gets Spongy. Curry, last man standing. A 1 versus 2 clutch for him to hold. Gen.G moments away from closing this one out. Curry's got to get in quick and get the defuse. He's got the kit on him. Catches, stops, sprays around, gets daps instead. Turns around against the AWP. He's going to be right down to the wire. He gets the spray in,
He's
but
got
surely he hasn't got time for this, has he?
I think he does. I think he does.
Oh my god, he does!
What a clutch.
Cook up some rice tonight, boys. Triumph have an 8 from the CT side.
Damn, that was insane. What a 1 versus 2 clutch coming out from Curry. And it wasn't as if it was hectic. He was looking at all these different angles. It was very calm. And he's able to win it out. Gen.G are not quite going to be able to win this best of 3 yet. Oh, and that would have been hyped on the side of Triumph.
Oh, absolutely. Like, as soon as they heard that tick going, like, they would have been like, as soon as the tick came in, the defuse came in, they would have just been like, you know, so hyped. Just like, you know, F yes, man, well done. Good stuff.
Nice.
Because even we thought it was GG right there with that 1 versus 2.
Yeah.
Triumph, though, the rebuys will still be awkward, though. Double orbs in, but the FAMAS out for Spongy here. That's going to be the main weak point for the CT setup.
And Gen.G making a little bit of early presence over to the B bomb site. This is a very aggressive angle being held from Junior. Kusta lining up a smoke, I believe it is, to the long cross. Making her way back into the bomb site. Good read so far coming out from Triumph and Junior. What can he do? He's got to be the man to hold everything in this bomb site.
But AWP at close range to check out the left and right hand side. He needs support from all his teammates. He lands that first kill on Kuz. That's a good start, but Mintet turns it around. Storm comes up, as does Curry. Get it to a 3-on-3 situation. CT's held back in pit, trying to fend them off as they bear down all of against them. Curry goes falling. Storm gets traded back by Spongy. He's still got a chance here in his back line, but Sheikh Zilla is the lone man left standing. 1-on-2 for him. Coming in from short with the orb. Needs to land both of these connections against the orb of the T side, though. It will not be enough. Automatic will close it. And 16-8 to the way of Gen.G. Triumph fought their hardest, but they were unable to make it happen today, Dwayne.
I'll tell you what, hats off to Triumph. They were able to take a best of 3 over Cloud9 in a 3-map affair, and then taking Gen.G, one of the best teams